ask a question there, Tom? This is great stuff. I appreciate you coming on and sharing this. When you have, or do you have situations where a client will say, well, let me think about this. I don't make decisions on the first, I'm barely talking to you now. Let me think about this. Can you give me a call back tomorrow? How do you handle that in a sense of urgency type of situation to try to convert them into a sale while you're on the phone with them, if you have that situation come up?
Great question. Solidify the objection, right? So what you're telling me is that you do not typically make decisions, right, this quickly when it comes to your business. That's what you're telling me. Yes. Okay. So based on the information we went through today, right, other than the fact that you try not to make decisions or you want to sleep on them or whatever the case may be, is there anything else that's stopping you from enrolling today? So what I just did there was I said, okay, is there anything else? Right. Is there anything else going on? Like what movie are they watching? Right. So it's your job to see, you may be watching a drama, they're watching a comedy. So you gotta have them paint a picture for you. What is it that you're saying to me? Right. And it can be, you can make it silly. Okay. When, I swore I'd never get married. You know what I mean? But the opportunity presented itself and it was the right opportunity, right? So, we're all extremely busy. We all want to do what's best for our business, your business. So, try to break it up, add some humor, but you are going to obviously get situations where they're just not going to make a decision. And you really want to make sure that you set an appointment. So it's not, let's circle back around in the future, right? So if you don't make a decision in 24 hours, do you make a decision in 48? Is that enough time for you?
I love it.
Right? Again, we're extremely busy. So I got a calendar and they're filling my calendar with appointments. So I would love to take all the time I could to get you enrolled in the program, but you need access to funding, right? And we need to help other businesses as well. So let's, if you need to sleep on it, I completely understand. What we'll do is I'm going to give you a call at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning at your time. I'm going to block off an hour, right? So if there's anything else on your mind, we have plenty of time to get you enrolled over the phone together. Also, if they're that person that just wants to sleep on it, I've had a number of people that have enrolled by just saying, hey, listen, I like to enroll people over the phone because, there may be an issue with this or that or the other thing. I've had people that for some reason, they just can't get their credit card to work. And I'll put them on hold and I'll call Mary and say, why is their credit card not working? And they've had to do something on the back end, right? So I want to do it over the phone, but I'll let them know, say, okay, so we have an appointment for 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, right? And then we go back to that objection and say, so the only reason that you didn't enroll today is because you needed an additional 24 hours to sleep on it. So when I give you a call tomorrow, I'm assuming if there are no other questions, we're going to get right into the enrollment, right? Now, if you decide, right, you wake up in the middle of the night and you slept on it long enough that this is for you, right? Then you go into that DocuSign agreement that I already sent you. It's in your email, right? Once you execute that agreement, it's going to trigger a second email where you put in your payment information. And I'm just like if I was enrolling them over the phone, I end with that. So I want them to understand that there is a process they could do it on their own, right? That I would like to, and then, so if I don't hear from you before 10 a.m. tomorrow, your time, you're going to receive a phone call, right? And I have had people that have just said, oh, the heck with it and enrolled. So, I mean, you're in the driver's seat. You have to create the sense of urgency, and not everybody's going to enroll on the first call. Absolutely not. But you have to control what you can control, right? You can control that next appointment. and you can control whether there's any more objections. Well, come to think of it, I am a little hesitant because of whatever this reason may be. And many times I'll get on that second call and just go straight into the enrollment without any objections. And sometimes I'll have 15 of them, right? Because they weren't ready, and that's okay, right? And we can work through those and we just go through the structure again, right? Solidify the objection. I've always liked to say, facts tell, stories sell. Anyone's ever heard that before? So I can draw on not only my own experience, my own experience in the program, but I can draw on my clients' experiences as well. So whenever I have an objection and I'm rebuilding value, I always like to tell a story. And, everybody wants to do what everybody else is doing, right? There's an old acronym for that in sales. I can't remember what it is. It's someone's name, like Ben something. But it's what I'm getting at is that utilize word tracks like, well, this is what my clients typically do, right? My clients typically put it on a credit card and they finance themselves, right? They don't have to worry about that interest rate. Or, my clients typically put down $2,000 because they want to put down as much as they possibly can. So they're only financing and paying interest on a smaller amount,